who painted the famous artwork The Starry Night, Vincent van Gogh, Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dalí, or Frida Kahlo? And the correct one is Vincent van Gogh. Who was the lead guitarist of the Beatles? John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, or Ringo Starr? And it was George Harrison. What is the name of the famous ballet composed by Tchaikovsky? The Nutcracker, Swan Lake, The Sleeping Beauty, or Coppelia? And the correct one is Nutcracker. Who is the inventor of the World Wide Web? Tim Berners-Lee, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, or Mark Zuckerberg? And the person who invented the internet, the World Wide Web, is Tim Berners-Lee. What is the name of the famous musical written by Andrew Lloyd Webber? Cats, The Phantom of the Opera, Les Miserables, or Hamilton? The correct one is The Phantom of the Opera. What is the name of the famous Greek epic poem attributed to Homer? The Iliad, the Odyssey, the Aeneid, or Beowulf? The Odyssey. In a bingo game, which number is represented by the phrase two little ducks? 77, 55, 22, or 11? And it is 22. In golf, how long are players permitted to look for their ball? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or 1 hour? They're permitted to look for the ball for 5 minutes. Who is the famous American abstract expressionist artist who painted the artwork number 1, Lavender Mist? Jackson Pollock, Mark Roscoe, William de Kooning, and Franz Klein. The correct is Jackson Pollock. Who is the author of the famous novel To Kill a Mockingbird? Harper Lee, Mark Twain, John Steinbeck, or Ernest Hemingway? And it was Harper Lee. What is the capital of Australia? Sydney, Melbourne, Canberra, or Brisbane? The capital of Australia is Canberra. What is the name of the famous Greek philosopher known as the father of the Western philosophy? Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, or Ptolemy? It's Socrates. Who was the first American president? George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, or James Madison? The first president of America was George Washington. What is the name of famous treaty signed in 1945 that established the United Nations? Treaty of Versailles, League of Nations Covenant, Charter of United Nations, and Geneva Conventions. It was Charter of United Nations. Who was the first computer programmer? Ada Lovelace, Grace Hopper, Kathleen Booth, or Jean Jennings? The first computer programmer was Ada Lovelace. Who invented the steam engine? James Watt, Thomas Newcomen, George Stephenson, or Richard Trevithick? It was James Watt. What is the name of the famous battle in 1066 between Norman French army and English army? Battle of Waterloo, Battle of Hastings, Battle of Agincourt, or Battle of Crecy? The correct one is Battle for Hastings. According to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth? Pandora, Eve, Athena, or Aphrodite? The first woman on Earth was Pandora. In which European city would you find Orly Airport? Lisbon, Paris, Barcelona, or Turin? Orly Airport is based in Paris. Which singer's real name is Stephanie Joanna Gillette Germanotta? Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, or Taylor Swift? This is the name of Lady Gaga. Fissures, vents, and plugs are all associated with which geological feature? Geysers, earthquake, plate tectonics, or volcanoes? It all associated with volcanoes. Which country consumes the most chocolate per capita? Switzerland, Belgium, Germany, or USA? The correct one is Switzerland. What is the tiny pieces at end of the shoelace called? Tip, end cap, aglet, or bead? It's called aglet. How many beads in byte? 6, 8, 10, or 12? Correct answer is 8. Outside which New York building was John Lennon killed? The Dakota, the Plaza Hotel, the Empire State Building, or Metropolitan Museum of Art? John Lennon was killed outside the Dakota building. What is the tallest breed of dog in the world? Irish Wolfhound, Saint Bernard, Mastiff, or Great Dane? The correct one is Great Dane. How many ribs are in a human body? 12, 16, 24, 28. Correct one is 24. Before the Beatles were formed, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and George Harrison were originally members of which group? The Silver Beatles, the Black Jacks, the Quarrymen, and the Liverpool Four. And the correct one is the Quarrymen. Which two countries shares the longest international border? United States and Canada, India and Bangladesh, China and Mongolia, or Russia and Kazakhstan? And the correct one is United States and Canada. How many hearts does octopus have? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Three hearts. What is the smallest country in the world? Monaco, Vatican City, San Marino, or Nauru? The smallest country is Vatican City. What was the first state in the United States? Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Virginia, or Delaware? First state was Delaware. What is the most common letter in English alphabet? E, M, T, A. Correct answer is E. What animal is constitutionally protected in Florida? Horses, pigs, dogs, or dolphins? Florida protected pigs. Who is the famous Greek playwright known as father of Western drama? Sophocles, Aeschylus, Euripides, or Aristophanes? The correct one is Aeschylus. Who invented scissors? Leonardo da Vinci, Julius Caesar, Galileo Galilei, or Thomas Edison? They were invented by Leonardo da Vinci. What is the Twitter bird's official name? Tweety, Larry, Tweet, or Twitter bird? Twitter official name is Larry. Zurich is the capital of Sweden, Denmark, Switzerland, or Belgium? Zurich is the capital of Switzerland. Which country has the greatest number of natural lakes? USA, Canada, India, or China? The correct answer is Canada. What is the world's largest city? Tokyo, Delhi, Moscow, or Los Angeles? The largest city in the world is Tokyo. And the bonus one, what substance are nails made out of? Leave your answer in the comments, as well as your score. Let's see if we have any genius. Hope you liked the episode, and if you do, please like and subscribe. If you want more, you can find it here or here. Thank you, and see you next time.